Hi friends, good evening. It's kind of late tonight. I'm sorry. Again, it was just such a beautiful day outside, so I was outside for a while. I have an extra little video I'm going to put up of some of the bugs I found while I was cleaning out my flower garden. They were pretty cool, so I'll put that up after I put this video up for you to check out. Today is Tuesday. It's April 28th, 2020. And we have our Taco Tuesday song. Go ahead, get up and move, do a little dance, get some exercise. Hooray! Can't wait to do our Taco Tuesday dance with you guys again. And we all love tacos. If you had tacos tonight for dinner, yum. I had mac and cheese. I didn't have my tacos. But we're going to get started with our letter of the week. The letter of the week is the letter X. 2 big lines. 1, 2, both diagonal. And how we write it, you can see it's a big line from the smile, big line down from one side to the next, and then frog jump to the top. Big line down from one side to the next. X-ray, xylophone. And I did not come up with any other words. I will have to look them up and I'll share with you tomorrow, okay? So I have one project and one book to do with you tonight because it is kind of late. But since we're learning all about bugs, I'm going to share with you one of my favorite books later in a little bit. And to go with it, we're going to make caterpillar prints. So maybe you can kind of guess what book we're going to read. But all you need is 2 pom-poms, or you could use more if you're going to use lots of colors. I'm just going to do 2 colors. And then 2 clothespins. And you'll just snap the clothespin. This is really good for your finger skills and your finger muscles. Snap the clothespin right around that pom-pom. And then you're going to need your paint. And I'm going to do red and green. If you don't have pom-poms, you can use clothespins too if you have them. Or anything kind of soft and squishy like that. And then I'm going to bring you a little bit closer here. Don't fall. Good job. And I'm going to move you over. And we're going to use a piece of paper to do this. So all you're going to do is you're going to dip your pom-poms into your paint. And you're going to stamp them. So I'm going to do a little green body for mine. And I'm going to do 10. Can you help me count 10 prints of the green? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then for his little head, I'm going to do 1 red print. So we're just going to count 1. And then once he dries, I'm going to add some of his features now, but once he dries, you can add his eyes and little hairs and stuff. And I'm going to do his little antenna with the purple. Maybe you can guess who we're going to read today. And then he's got some cool little hairs on the back of his body. And you can do as many as you want. Just little fuzzies. He's like a little fuzzy caterpillar. And then I'm going to give him some legs too. And I did little upside down T's for the legs. I'll give you a little closer look in a second. Caterpillars can have lots of legs. And then once he dries, I'll add on his eyes too. I can't do it on the wet paint. So he's almost finished. I'll finish him up once he dries and I'll show you guys tomorrow. I do want to show you one other thing. Here, let me give you a closer look of my caterpillar. So he's got his little antenna, his legs, and his little hairs on his body there. And there's my bugs yesterday. I finished them up. I did make one spider with his little spider web too, but we got some butterflies and ladybug and little beetles and bees. All right, let me show you. I want to show you something that was really exciting that I saw last night after I told you guys my seeds weren't growing. Came back and looked at it today, and not only has my lettuce begun to grow even more. Look at that. It grew about another inch just from yesterday. I have some of my calendula seeds are starting to sprout inside of my eggshell. So as soon as they get a little bit bigger, I'll pick some out because you can't have too many. And then I'll put this right into my flower garden that I was cleaning out today. And I'll show you guys a little bit closer. Pretty cool, huh? That was pretty speedy. Calendula flowers or marigolds do grow pretty fast. Now I don't have any in my lavender yet, and the cucumbers are not quite growing either. So as soon as they start to grow, I'll show you. But I thought that was pretty cool that the lettuce grew so much more since yesterday too. And so my special book I'm going to read to you today, and it's a giant book. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And this is written and illustrated by a man called Eric Carle, and he does lots of different books. I got dirt from the garden still. Lots of different books. And what's really cool about his illustrations is that these are actually other pieces of paper that he puts together. He paints them and makes a collage, kind of like we did with our Ramadan stars and crescent moon. We painted on something else and then cut it. That's what he does for these, is he paints all these cool designs on paper and then cuts them out to make a collage to make his drawings. And so like the face, and then these are different parts that were put on. It's pretty cool. His drawings and illustrations are very neat. And this is giant book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. Oh. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. Here's the little egg. So that's how a caterpillar starts, with an egg. If you put your fist up, that's your egg. There's the moon smiling down at it. Oh. Oh. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. So we have our egg, and then here comes our caterpillar, one little finger crawling along. Oh, here he goes. He started to look for some food. Here he is, he's very tiny. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. Oh, on Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. It's a lot of food for a tiny little caterpillar. I got Lola here, stuck to the book. Oh my goodness. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. Oh my goodness. What would happen if you ate all that food? That's right. That night, he had a stomach ache. Oh, too much food, huh? The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf. And after that, he felt much better. There he is, crawling along. That leaf made his stomachache go away. Oh, now he wasn't hungry anymore. And he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. And that's what happens. A caterpillar starts as an egg, becomes a caterpillar, and then he eats and eats and eats and eats, gets really, really big. Then he builds a small house around himself called a cocoon. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon and pushed his way out. And, you ready? So we got egg, caterpillar. Then cocoon will usually hang from a leaf or a tree, so it has a little thing to hook it onto the stick or the tree branch. So there's your cocoon. We got egg, caterpillar, cocoon, and he was a beautiful butterfly. All right, if you want to do your butterfly, if you put 2 hands like this, put them together, and you can flap your wings. So we have egg, caterpillar, cocoon, butterfly. Look how pretty he is. Oh, and I think my page is stuck. And that's it, I think, guys. That is our beautiful... I don't think I'm getting this page apart. So there, he turned into a beautiful butterfly. He started as the egg, caterpillar, cocoon, and beautiful butterfly. I want to show you one more little trick, one more little art project to go along with our caterpillar. And you'll need a piece of paper. And you're going to fold it in half, okay? Just fold it in half. And then what you're going to do is you're going to open it back up and fold it backwards, okay? And on this side, you're going to paint your butterfly, just a little part of it. I'm going to use the green and the red, since I have that ready, and I'll show you. I'm going to do his little body with the red. We're going to do some symmetry here, okay? And then I'm going to use the green to put his wings on there. And you can use any colors you have or you want. My pom-pom's coming off. And what's going to happen... a little bit more of his body on the side. I don't want to get it on this table. All right, so once you've painted, I'll give him some little spots on his wings. So you're gonna paint the one side just like that, right on the fold. So where the paper opens, you're gonna paint there, and then you're gonna really carefully fold it back on top of your painting, just like a little card. And you're gonna shut it, and we're gonna see some symmetry happen. Symmetry means you have a line in between, and you have the same thing on this side and the same thing on this side, so it's both the same. And when we open it back up, I hope it works. Look at that. Do you see how it's the symmetry? We have the spots here and the spots here, and we have his body here, his little antenna up top, and his wings are on there. So there's our beautiful butterfly. You can do any kind of color you want, and that's a little form of symmetry. You can say symmetry. I'll hang him up without the tape so he can dry. I'll hang him right underneath our X here. So we got the caterpillar into the butterfly. I am waiting. I think my caterpillars should be here very soon. I ordered some caterpillars to hatch at home. And as soon as they come, I will show you guys. I'm going to put them in their little house once they hatch. But we'll get to see them grow from caterpillars into cocoons and then into butterflies together here. So that is it for today. I miss you guys so much. And I hope you guys had a wonderful day today. It was absolutely gorgeous outside. Super warm, super sunny, perfect day to be outside and play and get some fresh air. And I hope you guys are being happy, staying happy and healthy. And remember to stretch those listening muscles. Let's make them nice and strong for when we get back to school too, okay? I love you guys. I miss you. I'll see you tomorrow.